So, last weekend, my family decided to have a little reunion at my Uncle Bob's place. Uncle Bob is the kind of guy who wears socks with sandals and insists on explaining the history of every piece of furniture in his house. As we sat around the dinner table, he casually mentioned his newfound ability to communicate with traffic lights. Naturally, we all chuckled, thinking it was just one of his eccentric jokes. But, as we started sharing stories and catching up, he went on about how he could make the lights turn green at will. We laughed it off, attributing it to the wine, and moved on to discussing the weather. The next day, Uncle Bob offered to drive us to a local diner for brunch. As we approached the first traffic light, he calmly said, "Watch this," and lo and behold, the light turned green just as we got there. We all exchanged curious glances, but dismissed it as a coincidence. Then it happened again at the next light. And the next. By the fourth perfectly timed green light, we were in awe. My cousin Tim, always a skeptic, asked, "Uncle Bob, are you pulling our leg? Is there some gadget in the car?" Uncle Bob just grinned and said, "No gadgets, just years of watching these lights. Every intersection has a rhythm, and I've learned to dance to it." We were impressed, albeit slightly unnerved. After brunch, we decided to put his skills to the test with the busiest intersection in town. As we approached, Uncle Bob started humming a tune, and sure enough, the light turned green just as we reached it. We cheered, half convinced he was some kind of traffic light wizard. Tim, still skeptical, asked, "Okay, but what about rush hour?" Uncle Bob chuckled and said, "Well, during rush hour, I just have to stop and think about it." We all groaned at the pun and laughed until tears streamed down our faces, realizing that the real magic was in Uncle Bob's ability to turn a mundane drive into an unforgettable experience with just a little bit of timing and a whole lot of humor.